I am. Okay, we are recording. So we tried to do this live a little bit ago, but technical difficulties. So we're bringing it to you Zoom because my mom is now an expert on Zoom. She's an expert in technology. Just kidding. She's a teacher. She hates technology, but this is fun for me and her, hopefully. So we wanted to come to you live during the last day of BOGO week, and I actually gave my beautiful blend to my mom because she loved it so much. So I really wanted her to come on and explain it to you. Now, earlier in the week, I talked to you about Rose because we knew Rose was going to be showing up sometime this week during BOGO week, but we didn't know what was going to come with it. So we just found out this morning that Lavender and Beautiful come with it. So first, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Rose, and then my mom will tell you how she uses it. So Rose basically is, from the Bulgaria region, and it takes about 10,000 roses to make one 5 ml bottle. So what doTERRA did is they stretched it out into a 10 ml, and they added a coconut oil so that you can easily wear it as perfume. It's diluted enough for kids. It saves you money, but it doesn't dilute the efficacy of the rose oil, right? So Mom, how long have you used Rose and what do you use it for?
Well, I have been using Rose just for the last month or so when Jenny gave it to us. And I don't like anything that has too stringent of a smell, too much of a smell, too sweet or anything. And this is just really lovely. And so what I usually do is put it on my hand, and then I put a lotion that doesn't have any scent to it, and I rub that in together, and then I use that really as a whole body lotion after my shower in the morning. And it's just enough. It's not too much. It's just enough, and it just makes me feel good that she's given that to us. I know it's supposed to be a bit anti-aging, so I could use all the help I can get with my skin, and my husband loves it too.
Tell him where he puts it.
Well, he puts it all over his bald head, and sometimes he douses it a little bit more than I would like, but it's working. He's got a beautiful head of bone now.
Well, it's funny, when I was over there the other day socially distancing with you guys, I actually said to my dad, who's 68, I said, your skin looks like really good, and because I remember it being really wrinkly and really brown like his dad used to have. And he was like, Jenny, I'm not kidding. I put the flume roller and the Rose all over my head every single day. And he's like, it's working because I used to have a brown spot here and now I don't. So that's wicked cool. And you can also just remember, you can take the roller and put it underneath, all around your eyes and all over your face, or you can even put that in face lotion because Rose is the best thing for skin, one of the best things. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys before we move on to the next one where I'm getting some of this information. So 2 of my favorite books, and I want to encourage you to get these on Amazon or Aroma Tools. Okay, Modern Essentials Handbook. You can also get the one that's not the handbook. It's the bigger book, and it's even more chock full. But this is really good. It's thick enough. You know what I mean? The other one is, I got this at convention, but I'm sure you can buy this online as well. It's Advanced Oil Magic. Okay. So again, I come to you live here to teach you about these things, but I also want you, this is how I learned through exactly what you're doing when I learned with other groups, and then through all these books, and of course I attend a lot of conventions and stuff like that. So the other thing it says for Rose, and then we'll move on to Beautiful Lavender, aging skin, low libido, okay, scar tissue. So scar tissue massage 3 times daily into scar tissue. I just went straight to my ears because I actually have a lot of scar tissue from my ear piercings in my ears. But self-esteem and depression, aphrodisiac, like I just kind of pointed out. And then it actually says poison ivy and poison oak. So that is from this book. If you want more recipes, go get that book, Advanced Oil Magic. So moving on to lavender, Mom, how do you typically use lavender in the day-to-day or yeah. Well, and you have the roller there, but just to be clear to everyone else, we're getting the 15 ml, so it's the actual oil bottle. But go ahead.
Lavender I use almost every day. I have, another skin issues where sometimes I have little itchy patches or something, or
Oops.
I've gotten bitten by a bite because Maybugs are out, And it's like, I will apply the lavender right to any spot where I'm itching, or if I've had a
Okay.
burn or something. Because, you know, cooking wise, I work too fast and I'm always hitting my hand on something. And so I'll use the lavender for that. But mostly I use it for itching, and it takes the itch away from something like almost immediately. So I love it. And it has
Cool.
a great smell too. Very mild.
And it's what, mild?
Very mild. Yeah.
Yeah, and so again, you have the roller bottle, which is like diluted with coconut oil. So anyone who's getting the lavender oil for free for this BOGO, you can use it neat, which means no dilution. But just as a precaution, like we always say, if you have coconut oil with you or some kind of carrier oil, you can put a dollop of coconut oil down and then just one drop. Like really, one drop goes a really long way, right? But so or you can use it neat. Like when in doubt, I had a friend when I used to work at a botanic garden, and she got stung by a bee. And I said, just use this. And I had a little tiny sample of lavender. She put it right on. She's like, literally within minutes, like it wasn't itching anymore and like wasn't, hurting or anything. So some things about lavender. Stress and anxiety, of course, that's a big one going on right now. So that's a great one to diffuse. You could also put it on the temples here. Sleep, bottoms of the feet, temples, diffuse it right near your bedside. Skin irritation and burns, like my mom was just saying. Allergies and hay fever. It actually says put a drop under your tongue for 30 seconds and then swallow with water. I'm a big fan of adding peppermint and lemon to that. It kind of helps everything with symptoms of allergies and with, antihistamine. But cuts, blisters, and scrapes, again, I would just add lavender right onto that. Headaches and migraines. Now, some people think of peppermint, but lavender is something that frankincense and lavender is something that I use for headaches. Peppermint works for probably 99% of people that I give it to, but for me personally, lavender is it. So, and then irritability. Okay. So moving on to beautiful. This is an oil that came out a year or two ago, Mom? I don't know. But I had you smell it
Yeah.
right away. And what do you use it?
Are you asking me? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. I remember about a year ago, because I think I've had it in my purse, and I think I've gone through 2 of them actually. But I do not like colognes and perfumes, but a little bit of a scent is really nice. So when Jenny gave this to me, I was like kind of blown away by it, because it was just a blend of things that was so nice. And I just always have it with me, and I'll either put it on my wrists, or I'll put it, like underneath my ears, or sometimes I just kind of rub it on my head, like through my hair, just so it kind of smells nice, or even right under my neck. And then she also had said, "Oh, Mom, don't use other kinds of deodorant." She gave me the beautiful blend for deodorant, and I love it, because once again, it's not much of a scent. It's just really nice, and it works. And so there, I love beautiful. And what's not to love about beautiful, right? It's beautiful.
Yeah. And so my mom loved this blend, so I gave her both my bottles. Because I have so many oils like that I can just make this one myself. So it's actually a combination of bergamot, lime, and frankincense and osmanthus. Is that it? It's crazy. And that's it. And so they say that, basically this is just meant to be, used as a personal aroma throughout your day for like a motivating boost. You can rub it on all your pulse points, like she was saying, just like rub it behind your ears or on your wrists. You can also apply it when you're feeling anxious. Okay, so then thanks for the visual. So this is interesting because I'm just telling you guys, this is not me advocating for anything, but I'm just reading it straight from this book. It actually says the top uses for this oil are a self-concept boost. Okay, so you can roll it over the wrist and roll it over the heart. For energy, you can apply it to the back and sides of the neck, wrist, and temples. It says viral infections. Apply generously to the bottoms of the feet, 3 to 5 daily until symptoms subside. Third chakra balance. So we're talking about the power chakra here. So the third energy center above the belly button. So balancing out that power, confidence, right? That's where all that comes from. Morning ritual. Put any of these in your hands, whichever one smells most glorious to you. Cup it over your nose, smell it. That can be your morning ritual. And then again, the balance between the grounding tree, you know, frankincense, osmanthus in here. And then the citrus is just like really, really bright. And again, it's all about like self-respect. That's kind of like the point of how it's called the captivating blend, right? So if it makes you feel captivating, then wear it all the time. So thanks, Mom, for
You're
coming
welcome.
on. We know how
Sorry
to
it took so long for us to figure this out, but I am a bit challenged.
but you're a great babysitter and cook and everything else. So we appreciate you. But thanks for coming on and telling us how you use all those. And more's coming.
All right. Thank
More's
you.
on the way. Thanks. Bye-bye.